This video is going to be a little bit different. Instead of showing you all the latest features of a chicken caravan, I'm going to show you what it's like in the day of Buena Vista Farm here at Gerringong. Quarter to 6 in the morning. I'm about to board a train and get off in about 4 hours and spend the day on a farm.
Up. Come on.
Here we are, we're going to feed the pigs, but they're not quite coming out of their shelter, so Adam's got to go get them. Check out this beautiful farm here. That's the ocean.
Come on.
Pig's a bit lazy, it's meant to come out and eat some food, but it's like got a mind of its own at the moment.
That's it. So dainty. Oh, and here comes Huey the boar.
So they are fresh coffee beans that have just been harvested. So here I am at the beautiful Buena Vista Farm at Gerringong. They're on the coast. This farm has got meat chickens at this farm. They've got dogs and a squeaky windmill and egg-laying chickens and pigs and cows and bees and coffee and complete market garden with almost every type of food you could think of. And that's all I can remember. Awesome farm. Check out this view. Wouldn't you just want to farm with that view? That's just awesome. So we've got some meat chickens here on Buena Vista Farm. They're on grass, they're not cooped up in a shed. They've got access to sunshine, clean water. Beautiful. This is the beautiful life if you're a chicken here. Got some more happy cows in the shade of the trees there. We're going to check out this other group of meat chickens. They're a bit older here. There they are by the drinker bowl. And they got their feeders and their shelter over there. Let's go in and have a look. At Buena Vista Farm here, they've got some heritage breed meat chickens. These are different to the meat chickens we just saw, the large white ones. These are a heritage breed, they grow differently and they're a lot more of a forager.
And what I can do, I'll put you in a suit. I'll bring the frames over and I'll show you what a fully capped honey frame is. So it's where the bees have got the nectar and then they've sort of, I guess, fermented it and dried it out. And once it's according to the bees, it's honey, then they cap it with wax and then that'll stay like honey for millennia. Like they've found honey in the pharaoh's tombs that's still been liquid. So
cool.
Yeah, so we'll do that and then we'll take it back to the kitchen and actually extract it from the hives. And then later this afternoon I'll just bring those empty ones back on. They're called stickies, and I'll put them back in so that these can make more honey.
Cool. So here I am in this bee contraption, so hopefully I don't get stung. And Adam's going to go rob the hives. He does have permission, so he's technically not robbing it. He's just harvesting it. So hopefully I'm back out of the way and I won't get stung. So all good. Adam's making a fire here because bees don't like bushfires. Is that right?
Yeah, it creates an instinct where they go and gorge on honey because in the wild they're getting ready to flee the nest. And so what it does, it calms them because they're full of honey, and it also distracts them. But the idea is to not use too much smoke, but more to use it to move them away from an area that you want to work at, or to drive them down further in the hive so there's fewer bees to handle at the top.
Let's go make some fire.
Let's go and get some matches, sorry.
That's what someone looks like running in a bee suit when you forget your matches. Don't forget your matches. Smoking! I'm staying well away because I don't want to be in on the action with all those stinging bees. That's why I'm back here.
Today's a pretty good day because you see how calm they are. There's a good honey flow on, so they're not, they're not worried about what's happening. Further down, there'll be a different coloured honeycomb because it'll be brood, which means it's all the eggs. But this is the bit that we're harvesting. And what the smoke does, it's driving the bees away from the smoke, and they'll go down to the bottom of the box. Not all of them, but a lot of them will go down to the bottom, which is where I want them, so they're away from where I'm working. So just as an example, on this side you can see that capped honey look, but then if I turn it over, you can see they're glistening open cells, which means they're not capped yet. So the bees are busy putting nectar in there, but then they fan it and ferment it, and then they cap it. So we're not going to harvest that because that wouldn't give you honey, it'd sort of give you liquid nectar. And you can see the remarkable weight of honey.
Yeah.
Because that's probably, I think that's about 35 kilos.
Yeah.
So it's it's a fair old whack of honey. That's 3 frames in there, and the warmer the day the better, because what it means is honey's viscous. But this is cool because if you look at that, that's all the honey just coming out of the comb that we've uncapped.
You know, some people say chickens don't eat grass, and I find it so crazy. So check this out. We've got meat chickens one side of this fence and we've just got grass the other. Check out the difference in the grass. So you can see there all the grass that the chickens have eaten, and just the other side of the fence, see how lush it is. So with these goats, there's 2 mums and 3 kids. They're literally called kids. 2 of the kids are twins. So during the day, they all hang out together, they eat grass, and at night they go back to the barn where the kids and the goats are separated, and then first thing in the morning, they milk the goats and then turn that milk into goat cheese. The kids and goats graze together all day and mow down the grass, chew it down, and then they go back in the barn at night. It's just so cool. Pasture fed goats creating goat cheese.